What's happening, guys? Welcome back to a Classic Nation video. Today we are driving the 51 Chevy truck for its maiden voyage after being rebuilt. Have you ever been in this truck? Seen this truck before?
I bought this truck first in 1976 over in Montana. And today, look at me. I'm geared up for it. I'm geared up for its test drive. I've got the fire extinguisher and a beer. So I think we're anything that happens, we're ready for it. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've had this truck and I give it to Nick. It's a 51 Chevy, and it's been to New York and California. It's been all over hell, and here it is today for a new life with new motor, new everything, really, and I'm in the guts of it. So
let's see if we can make it through the neighborhood and back. That'll be mission complete.
Absolutely. If we get around the block, it's a damn big day.
And we're just joking about the drinking and driving. Don't do that, kids.
Oh, I'm a passenger.
That's just a prop beer. Here we go. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna connect the battery, but you can see the truck. I've obviously got the exhaust hanging down. Don't pay attention to that. I've got the shit off the back. Inside, we're pretty well ready to go. Cleaned up. There's some final things that I'm gonna do to the truck, but overall, it should be ready for a test drive. Some things are done, some things aren't. The brakes aren't all the way complete, but we won't talk about that for compliance and regulatory issues. For all intents and purposes, everything is ready to go. I'm just going to connect the battery, and then we'll be on our way. Do that. Dad, you want to hold that up for me?
Yeah, sure.
I'll take my prop, or actually I can do that. Leave why I have that there. That's fine. Just leave it there. Time to connect this. Got your basic 4-barrel. What do we got here? Edelbrock, just a 350. Yeah. The one thing about this engine and this truck is I put a new crank in it, and then right after I was done buttoning everything up, Dad told me about the existence of something called plastic gauge. So far so good, but we'll see what happens. So just as a recap, it's a regular basic 350 engine. It's on an 82 GMC 1-ton frame, so I've kept the Hydro Boost brakes, disc brake front, and then 14-bolt full flow to rear end. HEI, your basic 350, electric fan, aluminum radiator. Nothing exotic here. I just wanted it to be running and driving really well, so pretty straightforward. I did the wiring. It's all new wiring, which is why Dad has the fire extinguisher if something wasn't done correctly. So
I'd like to point out that all the years that I drove this truck, which is about 40 years, I had a 61 six-cylinder 235 motor in this truck that I put in there back years ago, and so that was a good old truck, but good old motor, but yeah, it's got more guts now. It's got a V8, so okay. I was pretty hard on it. I was hard on this truck. It was pretty nice when I first got it, you know, and I actually painted it with a roller in the back alley of Missoula, Montana, back in the day. I painted it a two-tone. It was really a pretty attractive truck at one time, but then later on I ran it around in the woods and banging it into trees and getting firewood, and yeah, it got kind of rough looking. And
all right, let's do it. This truck's not going to drive itself.
Here we go.
Load up. So that door isn't shut, Evan. You want to shut that so I don't lose you when I go around the corner.
Never used to shut.
You know what? That actually used to happen. Every time I'd turn that way, that door would swing open. But well, you know, right where you're sitting, for many, many years, for thousands of miles, my dog Lobo used to sit right there. This was a place for him.
All right, here we go. The moment of truth. Got that fire extinguisher ready?
I got her. Listen to that. Oh my goodness.
Smooth. Okay.
All right, neighborhood, here we go.
Okay.
You got her pretty nice.
Does the window go down, Nick? Yeah. In case you have to escape. Okay. Let's see what happens.
This thing hasn't moved on its own power for like, at least 30 years.
Well, and this is the first 20 feet.
Yeah, so far so good. It's all downhill though, that's the other thing. Hold on. Uh-oh, what happened?
Nothing happened. I'm just trying to make sure we're going to be able to make it back
On gas?
on everything.
He's just checking reverse.
Yeah, we will come back.
On foot.
Yeah,
There's a good chance that we don't make it, but we're all able-bodied.
that's true.
There's a lot of untested here.
I think you're just a nervous Nelly, Nick.
You're going to drive it like I did Dad's Cadillac when I got it and started doing burnouts down the dirt road. Give her hell. Oh, the door is flying open. Yeah, I know.
Oh, I know. I used to wonder if I'd lose Lobo like that.
Okay, we're going to switch it now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, just like old times.
Shit falling off as you drive.
Yep, sure enough. Actually, this is pretty exciting.
Brakes are still working. Oh yeah.
I'm liking this.
Nick.
This is really something. I bought this truck from a rancher in Tarkio, Montana. He had cattle racks on it. He used to haul bulls around in it.
Huh.
Then I built a little house on the back and lived in the back of this truck for quite a little while.
The old camper.
Little camper, yeah.
I don't know if it's wise to push it or just turn it around now. Push it. No.
No, don't push it. It's too far to walk back.
Okay. Let's try to go back.
There's a square body right there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Little square bee.
It's got the same kind of bumper I got. Yeah, this is all right, yeah.
Curve jump.
Now we'll see if we got reverse. Or not, or otherwise we got to do
Yeah.
a lawn job over here. How should it feel?
Look like it needs a lot of kinks worked out of it. And it's loud with the drone.
Yeah, the new exhaust will go a long way. But, you know.
Watch out for that door, Evan.
No kidding, you don't have to take anybody's rear side mirrors off. It's getting frisky now.
Yeah, he is. Lay a patch. Visor.
I know, it's a wobbling around. You know what I was talking about, right?
Yeah.
Shit, this is great.
Double check that the vacuum modulator is hooked up correctly. She doesn't want to go into second gear. Ah!
Whoa!
Second gear!
Look
Second
out!
gear!
Look
Second
out!
gear!
Look
Woohoo!
out!
I just wasn't giving her enough. Second gear, baby! Holy shit, we're moving now.
That's it.
Take her down the highway. No. Come on. No.
Now this visor might fly off.
Yeah. Are you kidding? Second gear? Doesn't get any better than that.
We got everything going today. We've gone from she wants to run to she's running.
She doesn't want to stop now. Literally, no, the brakes. Just kidding. Feel that?
Yeah,
Brakes.
That's real braking power right there.
Holy moly, folks.
This is great.
Are you kidding me? Is that? It shifted into gear.
Look at this. We didn't even use this
Yet.
yet.
Hold on. I'm gonna let it idle. Let's look under there and see if we have a catastrophe or if we're still good. Oh, let's look. Let's take a look.
Listen to that. Look at that. It ain't even slinging oil or nothing out of it. Pretty nice. Really good. Got a hand piston slapper.
Oh.
What gear motor is this again? Or do you know?
I don't know. You got it from you.
Oh yeah, I got this motor.
You blew the bottom end up, and then I got it and fixed it.
What? I did. There's no way. It's a 70s motor on it.
Wow.
Good.
Look at that. That is a success. Look at that. Nothing dropping. Not a dribble. Not a dribble.
Yeah.
Wow. Huh? Huh? Dude, that is nutty.
This is celebratory beer that I left back. I didn't
This
care.
baby's ready to go. Okay, runs perfect. All right, folks, that's how you do it. Making it happen. What do you say? First run, success.
Yeah. Good work.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah, I wish we had pictures right now, but I got pictures of you when you were about a year and a half old,
We'll throw them, man. Flash those
We'll
on the
edit 'em
screen
in.
right now.
poking your head right out of that truck right there.
Yeah, me and this guy.
Daddy's big truck, you used to say.
Yeah. Yep. There you go. Well, that's a wrap. That's a successful first test drive. You can't ask for more than that. Tune in next time when we'll tell you if the truck is still running and working correctly. Because, again, not much of a shakedown. But anyway, successful first run. Tune in next week. We'll see you guys in our next Classic Nation video. Thanks.